Peace, love, and light. It's your girl, Issa Earth Angel, back with another video, bringing you light to the darkness and balance to the light. So today I want to talk about gang stalking, gaslighting, and other spiritual attacks and spiritual warfare that we might not know of, that might be sneaky or might not go unlooked or overlooked or be done behind our backs, and things that we're unaware of. So I'm very skilled on this topic because I have dealt with this my whole life, and I can honestly say that I was kind of ignorant to a lot of the things that was going on around my life, and I didn't know which was attacks or what things were being placed to actually protect me in a way. But until I got actually deep within the spiritual occult and everything like that, that's when it started to be revealed to me, like a lot more of the things that was going on. Like it's like I opened Pandora box, right? And I got all these different energies and spirits that just came out and it just like started revealing stuff to me. But there's always hope at the end of the box, so we're always good. But these are just some things to be aware of. So whenever you have hives, pimples, um, hives, pimples, bumps, breakouts on your skin, things that's just going wrong with your skin, things that just feels like, you know, you're itching all over your body. Those are all spiritual attacks because they are sending negative energy towards you, and your body is your like your defense mechanism, your physical avatar. So instead of it, you know, really attaching to your spirit, it's attaching to your body and it's making you to break out. Like there's a disconnect. There is um a border that's tried to stop those energies from coming on, but for right now, like it'd be so much negative energy, they just like it has to like break out somewhere. So you have breakouts on your skin. Hives is really a really bad one. Like I got when I was attacked, and when I was attacked the first time and I was trying to fight back, I was getting hives all over my body and just like itchiness and heat, like when your temperature is a little bit too high, or if you feeling like the energy that's all over you. And wow, I just like seeing my aura around the screen. So that was like, wow, that's interesting. And I've been seeing auras like a lot, like around the birds, the trees, and everything like that. But that's another video. Whenever you get the pink eye, that's another form of a spiritual attack. The pink eye is really bad one because, you know, it's stuff that happens while you're asleep. Whenever these spells, these curses, these hexes, they always work when you're sleeping, because that's when you're unconscious, and that's when you're not really awake, or, you know, allowing those energies to really, you know, bypass you. You're just, you know, you're sleeping, you're not worried about anything, so they work on you while you're at night, and then you wake up and all of a sudden you have a swollen eye, or a pink eye, you have hives, and you might have a pimple out of nowhere. Like of course you might be your eating habits, or maybe you're not healthy, but if it's like over the top, or if it's like just like an energy that you just like want to get away from, or it's just really irritating and agitating, then that is the spiritual attacks into you. And tiredness is like number one. When you're feeling drained, you're feeling tired, and you just like slept 8 hours, and you know that you like and they are able to stay up, but your energy is being sucked, and your tiredness is being pulled because it's being presented to you because you're being drained of your energy. So tiredness, you're not able to do anything, you have a lack of ambition, a lack of purpose, you have no drive, you're just feeling drained, depressed, just want to stay in bed, you just want to sleep. Like you just know that that's when the enemy is sending attacks to you. They're sending you the evil eye whenever they're staring at you or they're mugging you. You know, they ain't saying nothing. You know, they could say something, and then if they say something and they talking, you know, talking that shit, you know, they sneak this, and that's also a spiritual attack because they're casting different spells on you. But when they're just looking at you and they're sending you like different looks and mugging, that's the evil eye, and that can be negative energy sent to you and can be harmful to your body, or you could be you know, just fragile to energy, period. And you're able to sense that and pick up on it and know that it's like not good for you. So the gaslighting, whenever you come out and you like tell your story, or you tell your testimony, or you're just simply just doing whatever you want to do, you know, they're making jokes about you, mockery, laughing, you know, just putting you on blast. Like I'm just simply telling my story. Like when was free will never, you know, able to be done, you know? So it's like that. And then, you know, they tell the different lies, defamation of character, overlooking you, ignoring you, insulting you. Those are all forms of gaslighting, gang stalking, and spiritual wear. Like, we really got to put on the armor of God out here. Like, we really got to stand up for ourselves. We really got to just stand in purpose, just, you know, be at peace, and just, you know, hold no resentment against them, because that's the same energy they're sending out to you. And any type of curse spell, and I'm realizing that a lot of the chosen ones have been having the graveyard spell on them, which is kind of like a voodoo curse, kind of like, but it's like they'll take a picture of you, or they'll take a picture of you or a piece of your hair, and they'll put it in the dirt, like, and it's like whatever's in the ground, like the death realm and everything, that's what's going to be lurking around you, like, you know, just sending all types of spirits around you, demons and all type of different things. But like, that really can really take a toll on the body, and you will have certain spikes and pains on your body, and you're just wondering why you're aching so bad. Like, you know, I work a 9 to 5, but like all this pain and spikes and shit and aches, you shouldn't be feeling all that, you know. But yeah, those are some spiritual attacks and some gaslighting and gang stalking that's going on. You know, they can't reach you physically, so they're just sending the negative energy your way. And keeping parts of your hair is a really bad one, because it's connected to you, it's connected to your roots and in your ancestry and everything like that. So that's why you got to be careful who do your hair, because if they got negative thinking, or they got negative thoughts, or they got that energy on them, they can put that energy on you, just simply just like braiding your hair, just sit and stuff. So you got to be wary of that, and got to make sure you know and trust the people who you put around you, who you allow do your hair, because they could be sending in type of curse. Whenever there is negative thinking that you have, that you usually don't have, like you start thinking just negatively or jealous of others, you know, that could be a sign of spiritual attacks and different things like that, because, you know, you usually don't have those thoughts. So he's like, where's these thoughts coming from? Like, that's not me. Somebody planted that thought into you, and you're just, you know, you're feeding into that, so it's going to just explode and grow and grow and grow. Music, the music we listen to can be brainwashing. It can have a low frequency that just causes us to do things that we're not aware of, and then we're just like going into things half as, just half you know, questioned, half protected, and then we end up getting ourselves in certain traps. Sexuality, they really attack the sexuality, because that's the most sensitive parts of the male and the female. However, when you're over sexualizing, you know, there could be a sex demon who is attached to you, or where you just have no sensation at all. It's like when you want to take your pleasure away, they want to steal your joy, your love, your energy, and you know, it might just like curses on the wound and everything like that. I came across some information when there was like the ancestors might have cursed your wound or your body and things like that, and I'm just like, I'm not too sure about that, because, you know, I thought my ancestors was rocking with me, but I know that there's good ancestors and there are bad ancestors, so you know, you got to draw the line somewhere. But you know, I'm free of all types of curses, hexes, and spells and everything like that. Like, I did my work to make sure I'm good, and I know God Creator got me, so like, I'm good. But whenever you have like years of infertility, those are spiritual attacks and stuff and curses that might be on you and your family. Infertility, doppelgangers, you know, you realize you're starting to see people who act just like you, they talk just like you, they dressing just like you. Even people like, where you get that clothes from, you know, so they can go get it themselves. Yeah, you know, they demons want to be just like you. The opposite want to be just like you, you know, just like shadow self and higher self. It's crazy. You know, they want to copy everything you do, following you around different places, following you on social media just to keep tabs on you, and then run back and go tell their masters, or run back and go tell their teachers and everything like that. You know, false prophets and all those different things. And sickness within the body, like unknown sickness, you're just like feeling terrible. You know, there's a spiritual attacks on you and everything like that. Like, and then we like wondering, what can you actually do to just stop it? Like, if you like smell something like stinky or death or just rotting, and you're like, what is that smell? Like, you ain't got nothing bad going on. Like, they can actually like get those things to manifest in your reality just by sending negative energy, or just by cursing you, just looking you a certain way, or just like putting different things on you, taking your pictures, taking your hair. I had to where I was doing Reiki, and the woman, the Ifa priestess, whatever, you know, she was attacking me the whole time, but she was all up in my hair the whole time. And I just was like, after I had like realized what all was going on, I'm like, how am I know if she didn't take a piece of my hair and really just like did some shit with it, like light it on fire, set a different a couple rooms, a couple chants, charms, and did some shit. Like if that could have been a reason why I was having all types of pains over my body and different things like that. Like you never know. You got to have discernment whenever going into anything spiritual, anything occultist, anything witchcraft, because it can get really toxic and really corrupt and really bad real quick, and it'll be very harmful for you and others that are around you. Things being broken in the house, man, like your things will be breaking, not working. Like if you had I had where my car had broke down and we had got it fixed, and we had to spend a lot of money. So they want you to spend a lot of money on your things so you can lose your money, so you can lose your faith, lose the beauty that you have and everything like that. So we went and got the car fixed, but then afterwards, it still wasn't working. And when we brought it back to the house, it still wasn't working. So you knew that it was some type of thing that was attached to the house, and the energy that was being attached and sent out, because they want you to have nothing that's really of value and things like that. So yeah, just things breaking in the house, things being destroyed. I had to where there was one person who was telling me how there were evil spirits around my house, and they was like they're the ones that mess with your pipes or mess with your electricity, because they can also do that. They don't have a lot of power, but they're also like an energy or a frequency that can disrupt other energies and frequencies. So it's like messing up your pipes, and that actually happened to me. Like the first time my pipes had went out, they like busted. And I was thinking, because it was around the time when there was a really bad snowstorm in Texas. So I was thinking that it was all the pipes is connected. But I'm all the way up in the Midwest. And I'm like, weather was fine up in here. And so we had to get an Airbnb and everything. And then find out, we was going to call the electricians and everything. Find out there was like, nothing's wrong with your pipes. Like your pipes is completely fine. Like, why would they just bust? That's because you got too much spirits going around your house, too much evil spirits and negative energy, spiritual attacks, gaslighting, and gang stalking that is, operating in your frequency, in your energy. So to clear that out, you can use and also gang stalking with them following you with the cars and helicopters. I think I made a video on that before, but those things are really like the gang stalkings and everything. They want to attack you or make you scared of anything. Whenever there's something that is you to fear, then that's when like it's not for you, or it's something that's being used against you. So to get rid of those things, I would say sage out your house. Definitely, I had to sage out my house for like 15 days, 15 nights straight. I had to just pray about it. I had to read different things and just free my mind, stay enlightened, stay positive. And I was like straight up, I'm like, I'm a child of God. You have no power over me. You have no control over me. And I was like, the spiking feelings and everything was going away and stuff like that. But for the other things, you just got to have the top. You have to outdo them. Like you can't, like anything they sent out, they sent it to themselves, because wherever energy, we're all one. Energy you send out comes right back to you. So you just got to stay up, really be higher, overthrow any type of negativity. And that was my message for today. Peace, love, and light.